Hey, I'm Rev, and today we're going to be doing a deep dive into the green deck. I hope to be doing a deep dive into all of the decks very soon. But the green deck so far is my favorite. I really enjoy playing with it. I think it has a lot of utility. It is a power generator. It is card manipulation. It's quite a bit of fun to play with. But let's jump straight into it. I'm going to be giving a basic grade for each of them, with S being the highest, F being the lowest. I guess S plus would be the highest, but you know what I mean. Typical grading stuff. I will be going over situations in which the card is better than other situations, whether there's added benefits from another deck, whether there's just specific interactions between different cards that you're going to want to keep in mind. I'll try to make note of that as we go along. But let's jump straight into it. We'll start with Ansei's Assault and Ansei's Victory. Victory being the upgraded card. It is slightly better than the base version, as will all of the... Well, I think all of the upgrades are actual upgrades. For this is a solid A card. Has an added benefit if you're playing the Halalu Patron with it, as you can use it, make 5 power, then sack it to Halalu to make 8 more power for a 13-point swing. Very strong. Or you can add high cost cards to your deck. If you manage to get this somehow in the early to mid game, before you're really pushing for power at the end, this can really make a difference by getting you some high quality cards. But anyway, it's an A. It's a very good card. Battle Meditation and Grand Oratory, I don't know why they're in different spots. Anyway, we're on Eso Hub. This website is amazing for ESO stuff. Fantastic website. Alright, Battle Meditation, Grand Oratory, gain 2 power or return 1 card of any type from your cooldown to the top of your draw. The Oratory has a combo 2 to gain 2 coin. The Oratory is playable. Battle Meditation, not as good. Basically, Meditation is a C. It's okay. There's nothing particularly wrong with it. If you're playing like the red 7-drop or Duke of Crows cards, putting 1 on top of your deck is particularly strong. Or if you have a high cost Halalu card, like the 8 or the 7, putting that back on top of your deck is obviously strong. So this card does have utility. It gets a little bit better when you can get 2 coin off of playing two green cards, but that interaction is not going to come up very often. Let's move on to Conquest. Oh, Oratory is a C plus to Battle Meditation C. Not that big of a difference. Alright, Conquest. This card, pretty solid. Very solid card. Very good B card. It is a B. Gain 3 power, acquire 1 card from the tavern, or acquire 1 card from the tavern up to cost 4. Combo, gain 2 power. This card gets exponentially better with having more green cards in your deck. Like all of them that have combo, the more of the color that you have, the better chances you are going to have to complete your combos. So if you're playing this with Halalu, again, I'm going to mention that a lot. I'm sorry. Halalu is just very, very good. This is a potential 8-point swing for a 4-cost card. That's not bad. Acquiring cards early with the up to cost 4 is not terrible, although you do have to keep in mind that you don't want to overclutter your deck. But it's a solid card. Solid B. I like it. Hellshira Herald. Return 2 cards of any type from your cooldown to the top of your draw. Combo, gain 1 power. It's like a D. I'm not excited about it. Again, same utility as the Grand Oratory, although you get to return 2 cards, but it's on an agent body. Unless you're immediately sacking it to Halalu, agents are vulnerable to just taking up slots in your deck. You do not want to draw agents. I mean, there are situations where certain agents are good, just to keep on the board, like agents with high health and taunt, specifically the red agents. But in a lot of cases, they just become really terrible draws in the late game. Here is End. Oh, Hellshira Herald, like D. Here is End. We're going to be gaining 4 power, or returning 4 cards of any type from your cooldown to the top of your draw with a combo 3, gain 3 power. This card's an A. For pretty obvious reasons, I think. Again, with Halalu, 9-point swing. Potentially 12-point swing. Although you're not going to get combo 3 very often in green. Or return 4 Duke of Crows cards from your cooldown to the top of your deck. Insane. Yeah. Like, just a crazy combo enabler. If you have time to set up your deck, if you have the ability to draw a card in your hand and you can set up your deck to keep drawing cards, this card will win you the game. Like, straight up. Alright. Let's move on to the March on Hatu. 6 gold, gain 4 power, return 3 cards of any, or return 3 cards of any type from your cooldown to the top of your draw. Not as good as Here's End. Like, it's a B to that A. It's fine. No Shira Poet. I believe that this is the original form of Hellshira Herald, right? Something like that. Yeah. It's the same grade as Herald. It's a D. It's like a D-. Alright. Shahi Summoning. Acquire 1 card from the tavern with a cost of up to 5. Or return 2 cards of any type from your cooldown to the top of your draw. Combo 2. Return 1 card of any type from your cooldown to the top of your draw. It's not the worst card I've ever seen. Let's be honest. This is the worst card in green. I think this is the worst card in green. 1, it can be a complete brick. Any card that can be a complete brick is a risk. Even though it's not likely to be a brick, it can still be a brick. I think this is an F. Feel free to fight me in the comments, but I don't like this card. 5 gold for this effect. I'll pass. Alright. Warrior Wave. 4 gold, and then we can acquire 1 card from the tavern with a cost up to 4, or gain 3 power. Solid C. Not great, not bad. It's okay. You can take this early game to start setting up your deck. You can take this late game if you're desperate for power generation. I mean, that's not great, but whatever. And then we have Way of the Sword, which honestly, the initial cards that always start in your deck, they're fine. There's no real grade to be given to them. It's gain 1 power, gain 1 coin. It's fine. Let's talk about the Halalu patron. Sorry, not the Halalu patron. The Ansei patron, the green deck patron. It doesn't have what it does on here, but if you pay 2 power, you get to get an additional gold. You get that gold at the start of your turn for as long as you maintain keeping the green deck power. The patron power is a solid B. Sorry, dog. It's a solid B. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the green deck. Feel free to tell me what I got wrong, what I got right. It's up to you. Again, this is just my opinion on the cards. I have played quite a bit of the green deck. It is one of my go-tos pretty consistently. Anyway, my name is Rev. Please have a good day. Goodbye.